Flippy, have a seat. Where are you?
You know, gang stuff.
Kind of gang stuff. Shooting people.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, shit. Who's on the radar, Flippy?
Bet you would love to know. You would.
I might have an
really
idea.
No, might have an idea. Maybe.
So, you calling Hazel? Or no, Hazel called you.
Wait, what?
Hazel told me you guys been talking.
Yesterday? Yeah, I haven't called her today. I haven't talked to her today.
Talked to her yesterday after we talked.
Before we talked.
Hmm. How'd it go? How'd that conversation go?
I was honest with her, you know. I'm being honest with you. I mean, kind of obvious my my plan here, my thought process. You know, I definitely guilt tripped her a little bit. Kind of made it clear, like, listen, there's definitely two sides to everything, right? There's
Absolutely.
two sides to this whole thing, but I just want to make it clear to her that she's not good of her person as she's making it seem.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
Letting her be self-aware of that. That is all.
I don't disagree with you at all. I think you're right. I don't think either side has any good people in it at the end of the day. Now,
When it comes down to it, though, it's who's actually going to be honest with themselves more than anything, right?
how right you are. Now, I owe you some information that I'm going to be spreading out over the next 3 days. With what I'm going to give you, I'm going to remind you. I'm going to tell you this once. You need to be patient. If you rush, you ruin it. Not for us, but for you. You can do more damage than good. When you get all the pieces, you have the unlock. Does that make sense?
Say that one more time so I could, because you're only going to say it one more time. So I need to make sure I
For Christ's
process
sake.
this.
I'm going to give you 3 things to get her back. That's going to be spread out over the next 3 days. But you need to be patient. Because if I give you something today and you act on it today, you're going to fuck the whole thing up for yourself. Because then it won't work. You understand? You need to be patient. Did you get that?
Did I get it? Yes. Do I like it? No.
No, you're not gonna like it.
Patience. Telling me I have to have patience.
You gotta have patience. It is what it is. And the best part about patience is you really need to be patient. Because look, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm sure some of your members are not happy about this right now and they'd rather just kill us, right? Am I correct?
Oh yeah, I've definitely heard a lot of comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I can assure you it's the same on my side. A lot of people aren't happy with this. They'd rather just kidnap JR and cut his head off type shit. But that's why we're here. Because we don't... I think you know just as much as I do that if that cycle starts, it doesn't stop. Because you guys sure ain't gonna stop. And we sure wouldn't stop. The cycle of violence, it doesn't end because for us, there's no paying anybody off. It goes until somebody dies. Would you agree?
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Now, whether that's something you don't care about, what you want, whatever. But at the end of the day, is that really what's good for your group? Is that something you want to put everybody through just every single day and go through this shit? I'll be real, not me. I got better things to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid it as much as possible.
Your answer here is not going to change the outcome. I'm still going to keep true to my word. You get you get V back.
Oh, let me step back here. This room got a little funky.
You get V back. God damn it. You get V back. What happens then?
If I'm being honest with you, what I'm gonna be telling my gang and kind of help them cool down, make sure nothing happens from our end. I'm gonna tell them the one talk that we had here yesterday. I'm gonna tell them, and this is kind of how I like to handle my things in general, is kind of allow it to be up to the person, right? I'm gonna hold everybody back, and I'm gonna make everybody's focus and everyone's goal to be V. And once V starts remembering everything,
Let her decide.
let her decide.
You know, I respect that. I can get behind that. But at the same time, the people that were involved in JR's little charade and Susie's charade, I could say the same thing for them, right? Let them decide. Now, if I would have went down that route, we wouldn't be sitting here talking right now. We'd be stuck in that cycle. So, if you want to leave it up to her, do that. But just remember, at the end of the day, you can still say no. If she wants to make it personal with me, that's one thing. But the kidnappings and cagings, if it's that route again, really think it through.
You know, when it comes to my wife, she likes to see the good in everybody, no matter what. They could be the worst people, they could be the dumbest people, they can quite literally do everything wrong, and she will still find a way to see the positive in people.
Maybe that's why she sat with you so long, huh?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what she sees, to be honest, or she saw. But with that being said, I do believe as long as you are treating her well and don't feed her too much bullshit, I do think if she remembers all of this, she will not want revenge.
I'm sure regardless she's gonna want something. And that's okay. The feeding her bullshit, there's a lot of that. But in these next few days, it's gonna be a lot less, and there's gonna become a point where I'll straight up tell her the truth. But the question is now, and this is important. I got two scenarios for you. Number one, memories come back. What if she doesn't want to go back? With knowing everything. Then what? What if she's happy?
You want to know the truth?
Well, no, I want you to bullshit me. Of course I want to know the truth. We don't got to bullshit here.
If you're telling me tomorrow she remembers everything, and she chooses to not want to be with me or Hydra, I'm gonna do what I told her I would do the day she leaves me.
Ooh. What's that?
I might just have to enter.
You kill her?
That's what I like to think, but I don't know if I would actually have the balls to do it.
Maybe not you. What about your people?
No, I wouldn't let them.
Yikes.
That's what I tell myself, but if you're telling me if I actually had a gun right now aiming at her and she told me that, I don't know what I would do.
Now let's spice it up a little bit. Let's say this entire time, since the day we got her to now, she's completely fine. And she knows absolutely what she's doing. And there ain't no brainwashing, not a nothing. She consciously made these decisions on her own. Then what?
I just know that's not a world we're living in, so it doesn't matter. I know my wife better than anybody, and I can read her pretty well, and she's not the best liar,
You're sure?
without a doubt.
I do hope you're right. Got this weird gut feeling sometimes. Thing that bothers me a little bit for you, Flippy, is that when we talk and we go and do things and whatever, and somebody will bring you up, she says she feels nothing.
Yeah, she's made that clear to me.
Saying it's one thing, because she would obviously say things to hurt you on the phone, not necessarily not meaning it, just to get you to leave her alone. But then saying it afterwards in private, you know, not to you, is a tad bit concerning. Did you... When this forceful marriage happened, you said it was Eugene, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, why did Eugene do that?
For selfish reasons of his own.
Gang politics?
Yeah.
And you guys just ended up staying married?
Pretty much. We were together all the time and
Where'd you get married at, Flippy?
on top of Legion.
On top of Legion.
Legion Square, yeah. One of the freshly new constructed buildings.
A current building we have.
Yeah.
I would imagine you brought her there already, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Were you handcuffed and brought there?
No.
Y'all just walked yourselves up there and that was it?
Yeah, we were just hanging out up there, and then Eugene just came by and did Eugene things, to be honest.
So it happened pretty suddenly and quick.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. The day that you're gonna do this, the day this plan happens, that is very important because that's what you're gonna do. And we're gonna get Osvaldo to be a part of this. Unless you have another old man that you can depend on.
JR's an old man.
I guess yeah, that'll work. Here is clue number 1. When you have all 3 pieces, your first step is you're going to convince her. And I will help you do the convincing on my end because she really does not want to go back to you. But on my end, I'll make it happen. I can convince her, and you guys are gonna walk up there. She doesn't need to know that you're up there, but you're gonna be up there waiting for her. And then you're gonna have JR make the same entrance. The exact same entrance that Eugene did. You remember to the best of your abilities what Eugene said and how he went about it. And you do it the best way possible that you can remember. But after it's done, after it was done the first time, what happened? Where did you guys go?
Oh, this is where we're definitely gonna need some clowns because there's something very crucial that happened here. Once we got married and everything, you know, everyone was cheering and a lot of people were happy. We had about 5 dumb fucks jump off the building and fall onto the ground. I feel like that was very memorable.
Okay, so you're saying I have to get clowns to jump off a fucking building?
Maybe.
They're not gonna do anything for you at this time. I hope you know that. You're gonna have to source those individuals out on your own.
Yeah, that's
Did
fair.
you jump off a building?
No, I did not.
Did she jump off a building?
No, she didn't.
What happened when did you leave? When you left, where did you go?
I'm pretty sure we went to go do moonshine. I had moonshine on me.
So you're gonna have moonshine on you when you do this as well. But you're not gonna go moonshining after. I need to know another good place for you guys. Somewhere you guys went often after the marriage. Throughout your years of knowing each other, did you guys have a spot?
I'm gonna be honest. There's one spot that I felt like was pretty memorable to her and I, which, like originally started the friendship that her and I ended up building.
Is it private?
I wouldn't say it's like a private location. No.
What's the likelihood somebody's gonna pull up on you guys when you're there?
Pretty low. I mean, it's the jetty.
That's all. It's the jetty. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Okay, the jetty. Okay. Step number 1 is everything I just told you. And you go to the jetty. Now, step number 2, I'll give you tomorrow. Or the next day, whenever we come back here. But there's 3 steps. You need to organize step 1. Then I'll give you step 2, but step 2 is just for you two. You don't need anybody else. It's just you two. If anybody else is there, you're gonna fuck it up. Clear?
Yeah, I get it. Understand.
Now, I'm gonna keep being honest with you here. The clowns, some of them that were involved, feel like they need to do something. And I'm not letting them. Nothing violent. But you know how clowns are, right? You know how things are. They're gonna try to fuck with you guys. They're not gonna kidnap. They're not gonna shoot at you, hit you guys. None of that shit. Clown shit. Handle it without violence, Flippy. Can you do that?
I think I've taught my guys to match the energy pretty well with anybody. So as long as they're giving the usual clown energy, I think they would get that back.
If anybody acts out of line, this is going to affect how and when I give you the next piece. So to whoever's angry and wants to kill, tell them to swallow it. Because they kind of have to do that for you now. Do that for her, obviously. Pay close attention to who says and does what. Might help you in the future. But I'm giving you a heads up that something's coming. Not a robbery, nothing like that, but... you know. Clown shit. But when this is all over... which I would hope would be soon... tell me again. I have your word that... other than V making her decision, if you want to... let's take that right out. Erase that. With you, JR, Susie, anybody else in your gang. Is anything going to happen?
Nah, not the way I've told my guys. We are going to be reactionary. As long as nothing happens our way, then we ain't gonna be doing anything ourselves.
Very good. Get some planning done, man. I think it's important to gather competent people for on top of that tower. And make sure whoever you tell about this keeps it quiet. You don't want to leak this to anybody else. This getting back to her might affect things very negatively. Keep it close to your chest and make sure you trust who you tell. Let me ask you something.
People, it's not gonna be easy.
You got a pair of dice.
Yeah.
Keep one of those in your pocket. It's important for step 2.
Interesting.
Talk tomorrow, perhaps, Flippy. Have a nice day.
Now this time, can you give me like 30 more seconds?
Yeah, I can do that.
King of the clown soul, haze in my blood. Every plan I make, leave the block in a flood. Slip out of cuffs like they ain't even locked. PD, catch me once, then I'm already dropped.